Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Recently I posted a video about my Amazon interview experience and had a lot of comments and questions from you guys. So this video is to address all the questions you asked in the comments. I picked the most meaningful to answer and I'll be answering those questions in this video. Let's get started with the video. Coming to the first question, can I become permanent after a 6 months contract with Amazon? There is not a 100% answer to this question. The reason why companies have contract rules is that they do not actually have to give you bonus. Even if you are extremely good, there are chances that they may not convert you from a contract role to a full-time role. But one good thing is that post that 6 months of contract role, you will have a very good name in your resume for you to get hired and get an interview call from good companies. So that is one good point that comes along with this option. Yes, but I personally know a friend who was invited and interviewed for a contract role. Then he chose not to join as a contractor. Then he reached out to a few recruiters from the same company despite getting an offer for a contract role. Then he got a full-time role based on his interview performance, and then he joined Amazon as a full-time role itself. So let's move to the second question. What to expect in the Amazon online assessment? Mostly the question is a data structure algorithm question. Somewhere like trees, graphs, and dynamic programming, sometimes arrays and stack queues, all that. So be good with DSA and you will be able to clear it for SDE roles. So the next question I have received is, how many interview rounds are there for SDE roles? So generally for SDE roles, there will be one online assessment round and there will be two DSA rounds, one hiring manager round, and one bar raiser round. But as you go through the ladder of SDE1, SDE2, SDE3, the number of DSA rounds and system design rounds will basically increase. Other than that, the hiring manager round and the bar raiser round will be there like for any other roles. So that is about how many rounds that you will have for interviews at most of the companies like Amazon. How long does it take to get results after Amazon OA? So after finishing your assessments, mostly you should hear back within 2 days. At the worst case, you must be able to hear back within 2 weeks. So most of the time, they will at least let you know if you have cleared the assessment or not. If it is a December month, there is a chance it can be delayed 3 to 4 weeks as well, because they will have holidays and most people might not be available. So in that case, you might not get a call for longer, but other than that, you should get it within 2 days to 2 weeks. How to prepare for Amazon's behavioral round? So what will their focus is, they will give you some questions that will be based on scenarios and ask how will you handle this problem. So that is the kind of questions they will ask you. You have to take up the situation and what is the task, what is the action that you will do for that, and what is the result that you got out of the action you made. You have to answer all these questions in this format, either it's leadership question or whatever it is. You have to answer them in this format so that they understand things very clearly. What if I get lead code hard in OA, which means online assessment? So no matter what, either it's a DSA round that you directly go and attend there, or it's a DSA assessment that you will attend online, expect at least a minimum of 1 to 2 hard questions. Don't expect everything to be easy. There is a very high chance that you will at least have one hard question and be prepared for it. How to know if an Amazon HR email is fake or real? Look at their LinkedIn profiles, get their email IDs. Their email IDs will end with the company tags mostly. So it should end with the company tag, and then check the same username in LinkedIn, see how the experience is. Is it a legit call, all that. And one thing that you have to remember is no recruiter from any company, not just Amazon, any company does not ask you to pay for you to attend assessments. So if someone is asking you to pay money for something, then don't do it. What programming languages should I choose for Amazon interviews? Most of the times for SD roles, they don't demand a specific programming language. They are actually good to go as long as you can solve the problem. But personally, I would recommend you to go and prepare DSA with either C++ or Java. So that these are like very strongly typed data oriented languages, which means like you have to declare everything, so that when you move on to easier languages like Python, it's much more easier for you to maintain a lot of context around the language. And also it will be easy when you want to switch language if you start with these languages. Why did I leave Amazon? By the time when I joined Amazon, I had around 2.5 years of experience into AML research, software development, and had decent number of research papers. But joined Amazon as a SDE1. which means it's a junior starting role. And post joining there, I realized no matter what, it will take a minimum of 2 or 3 years for me to go to the next level. That is the time when I got this Uber interview and I was able to clear that. And it was SDE2 role as well. So I switched. And that was the main reason why I switched from Amazon. Amazon recruiters are very active on LinkedIn. For example, if you open my LinkedIn and you look at all the messages that I have received from different companies for hiring and applying, the number of messages that I received from Amazon recruiters are a little higher, which means they are very actively hiring always. So you must be able to reach out to them on official LinkedIn portals itself, or have a very good profile on LinkedIn so that they will reach you out. Also, apply on their actual Amazon.com portals, their career site. Also, go and ask for referrals from the certain apps like Fishbowl, where you can go join that applications and then you can ask for referral from people from the same companies. If you are really having a good profile, anyone will be ready to give you an opportunity to refer and you can go attend the interviews.